It was Christmas Eve, 1968. The crew was 240,000 miles from Earth. Then one of the crew members began reading from his flight plan, In the Beginning. For legendsoffaith.org, I'm Rob Cutter. It was the morning of December 21st, 1968, when the Apollo 8 was launched from Cape Kennedy. The three astronauts were on a historical journey to orbit the moon and plot potential landing areas for future moon missions. 3 days later, on Christmas Eve, the Command Service module was orbiting the moon. Back on Earth, televisions could be heard in the background as folks were having dinner and then getting ready for the Christmas Eve festivities. Then everything stopped when Walter Cronkite broke in for a special news bulletin with a message from the Apollo 8 crew. The crackling transmission was loud and clear as astronauts Bill Anders began reading from his flight plan.
In the beginning, God created the heaven and the earth.
He continued with the first 4 verses of Genesis. Then James Lovell read verses 5 through 8, and Commander Frank Borman finished the message by reading verses 9 and 10. The live broadcast became the largest TV audience in history, with over 1 billion people watching. The reading from Genesis ruffled the feathers of an atheist group, and they filed a lawsuit against NASA and the astronauts for reading scriptures on government time. In response, Americans sent NASA more than 2.5 million letters and petitions in support of the crew. Eventually, the lawsuit was dismissed by the Supreme Court. The following year, the reading from Genesis was so iconic that the U.S. Postal Service released a commemorative stamp from the Apollo 8 mission, which featured the famous Earthrise photo and the first words from Genesis, In the Beginning. To be able to hear more stories like this and for ways to donate, visit us at legendsoffaith.org. I'm Rob Cutter.